Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Lisa. So in today's video I wanted to give you guys a life update before I get back in the swing of uploading videos and things of that nature. Now, I honestly just want God to guide me through this season of my life, just because I can be very inconsistent, and honestly this part of my life is really just let go and let God. It's been very interesting, really just learning to fully trust God, because a lot of times we say we trust God, but when things come at you at the rate at which they come at you, you're like, God, that shook me. Okay, that was a bit much, but I feel like there's nothing that God will allow for you to go through. Okay, let me rephrase this. Like, I feel like everything we go through in life, God has a purpose for it, and He will not make you go through something that you are not able to handle, or you will not come out of it. If you're a child of God, best believe that you will come out of any situation that you will put into. And I'm learning to kind of just surrender. It's scary, I'm not even gonna lie, and I know that for a lot of people out there this is like a scary season. You don't know what's next, but honestly all I can give you, or the advice that I can give you, to really just to hold on to God and hold on to His words. I'm currently reading the book of Job, and honestly there's so many things that I'm really just like learning, and things that are being revealed to me by the Holy Spirit, to really just be obedient to God through everything. Stay obedient, and just understand that your life has a purpose. And when things happen, obviously if everything is always green, it's always happy, how are you gonna look for God's face, or how are you gonna call on to God? A lot of times you just feel like, yeah, things are happening because I'm making it happen. But no, like at the end of the day, a lot of the things that have to happen in our lives is to glorify the name of God. Like when something happens, you know, you go through a hard time, really through that season, I'm learning, even me, like I'm going through a hard season right now, but I'm learning to trust God in this season. I'm learning to allow God to do His thing. It's like I said, it's been very interesting, nonetheless very fulfilling. It's crazy because you're in this season where it's like everything is shaking, but God gives you this peace of mind that truly surpasses all understanding. A lot of times I'm like, yo, I don't understand this, but it's not for you to understand. It's for you to really just trust God and praise Him within that season. Anyways guys, it's literally part of this video as well. It's really to encourage someone, because I know that a lot of us are going through a lot right now. You know, many people are not talking about it. If you know someone, obviously I'm not saying you should come on social media and talk about your hardship or anything like that, because people truly don't care, because a lot of people are going through it as well. But one thing I would tell you is really just face God and believe and have faith that something really good will come out of it. Anyways, first life update. Obviously life has been lifing, as I've just, you know, went on, not really rambling, but really just, you know, pouring out my heart a bit. Life has been lifing, but God has been guiding the way He's always done, and I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to be where I am right now. I'm so grateful for this season. It might sound crazy because only I know but God knows. Obviously God knows too, but I'm so grateful for where I am now, because I know that though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, because guess what, his rod and His staff always comfort me. So that's it. Anyways, first life update. Apart from that, obviously the braces. A girl has braces. Yes, at 30 years old I have braces. I knew that I wanted to fix it. Although braces was not a part of the solution for me at first, whenever veneers came along, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do veneers. I even, right after I gave birth to my son, like my last born, this was back in 2021, I called some dentist in Turkey. I was making plans on like traveling there and just getting these teeth shaved down and give veneers. Although I'm so glad this didn't happen, just because the same year I think it's within that same week even, we went out, start looking for a home. That's how we found this home, and we actually signed everything for like the contract. I realized that, hey, this is not the time for me to spend unnecessary money on anything. It's really a time for me to save, if anything. So I kind of just put the whole veneers in the back burner because I just felt like, what's the need, but I'm glad I did. I do have a friend who's a dentist assistant. Shout out to you, Casey. She actually told me, because she has braces herself and we're at the same age, and she was like, I've seen both sides of the equations, and to be fair with you, I wouldn't advise you to get veneers, just because obviously you have to not only shape down your teeth. Like, she also told me, like, sometimes like people with veneers, like, they have bad breath, and obviously because they're not able to brush their real teeth. So when I heard that, I was like, girl, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm not getting these veneers. Like, I'm glad I never got to pay the deposit and the whole house thing happened. So yeah, now we're here. I actually started these braces, or they were installed back in March. So the dentist asked me if I wanted Invisalign or braces. I was like, Invisalign, it's removable. I knew that if I ever gotten, or if I chose Invisalign, the slightest of pain I felt, I would just take them off. But if I had gotten braces, I couldn't do that, because obviously they're permanent, they're just there, you can't remove them even if you feel pain. And trust me, I did feel the pain the first week of getting them done or installing them or whatever. Guys, it was just a nightmare. And as some of you know, I love my food. I love to eat and stuff, which that's something that I will also talk about. That's changing as well. But anyways, yeah, so it was just a nightmare for the first week. I couldn't like chew. I had to like use my tongue to chew, or like, again, I guess soften the food. I don't even know what to call it. It's not even chew at this point. But yeah, it was just hell. Like, the first week, I hated it. I was even thinking, like, you know what, let me remove these things, because I can't be like this forever. And obviously I wasn't gonna be in that much pain forever, but it's something that I've gotten used to now. Like I said, I've had it since March. The first week was crazy. After that, I started getting used to it, but every time it hurts is when they tighten it, of course, and that kind of gets uncomfortable for like a day or two. After that, I'm usually fine after that. But I've seen a lot of improvements. Like, now I can smile, like, I don't even care, like, I have braces. You can barely tell, only if you really get close to me. Like, a lot of times if you're far away, you won't be able to tell, but obviously, it's kind of changed the way I speak as well. But yeah, overall, I'm seeing the changes. Like, my teeth here especially, like, I didn't mind the gap in the middle here, like my top teeth in the middle. I didn't mind that gap at all. But obviously, whenever they're making the changes and closing all the other gaps, obviously this one too has to close, and so it is what it is. I don't care. But yeah, I didn't realize like how much gaps, or like how gappy my teeth were, until I got these braces. It's like they're so, you can see them now. Like, you can literally see the gaps in between my teeth. But I'm so happy that that's getting fixed. And that's just to show you guys that it doesn't matter how old you are, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you're 12, 15 or older, like 30, you can still fix something that's bothering you. And honestly, I love to smile, but every time I was smiling, I would like do like this. And even if you go back to my videos, I'll always be like this. It's like something I always had in the back of my mind, like, I need to fix my teeth. And so I'm grateful I'm able to fix them now. But yeah, anyways, so that's that about the braces. And yeah, so the next thing I wanted to talk about, like I said, I mentioned, eating and whatnot. So moving forward, the way I kind of want to structure my videos, it's going to be a lot happening. Obviously, lifestyle, my healthy habits in terms of like what I eat in a day, like my juicing journey, and how I've been able to lose weight, and how I'm maintaining the weight that I've lost. I kind of want to share that with you guys, and hopefully I can motivate one person, two people, whatever it is. Or you can find my video entertaining, why not, you know? And if you have any ideas or anything that you would want me to kind of post on this channel as well, let me know. I'm very active now on TikTok. I'm trying to get back active on Instagram. So the last thing I wanted to share with you guys is my new business venture, my baby. This has been on my heart to do for the past 3 years, ever since I was actually pregnant with my son back in 2019, 2020. After having him, I always knew that like once I dropped this baby, like I want to do something, and I started wearing fajas and shapewears right after I had him because I wanted to be fit as soon as possible. When I tell you, I feel like with Zion, like my snapback was so quick, and that was with the help of like the faja I was wearing, my shapewear, and really just working out and eating healthier. Honestly, like that year, I don't know what it was, but I was like, I just needed to get back on track. And boy, oh boy, did I get back on track. So it's something that's super dear to my heart, and I honestly have been working on it for so long. I have everything ready, but I was just like overthinking everything. People want to support, well, people want to be there, but at the end of the day, it's like, if I believe in something, why not share it with the world? And whoever believes in it will participate, and whoever don't won't. And that's just how life goes. Like, everybody will not support you. And that's another thing too, that I never really show up for myself because of the fear of being seen. Not only that, but then the fear of like rejection as well. Like, you know, will people actually want to watch me and things like that? Like, honestly, all that, it's really just that spirit of fear again, right? It's something that I am battling till this day, because I want to show up for myself. I want to show up for myself because the more I show up for myself, I'm also able to show up for others. Even though the people that I know, and this is mostly for the people that I know, not everyone. I know a lot of people who truly support me and others who don't, and that's okay, because I don't support everyone, although I try my best to support people, but I don't always support everyone, right? And that's just how life goes, and I shouldn't take it personally if people are not supporting me, and that shouldn't stop me from achieving my goal and achieving my goals or living my dreams just because certain people that I might know don't support me, don't watch me, or they watch me. I know they do, but they just don't like my stuff, or they don't support me to where like I'm able to see, or they don't share and stuff like that. And even my husband, like, he doesn't always share my stuff, although he might be supporting me in the background, but he's not doing it publicly. So, you know, it could be that as well, but I don't always see that side of the equation. I'm always just like, you know, that's the type of human beings we are. Like, if someone doesn't really, you know, shout you out or share your content, they're not supporting you, but they could be supporting you in prayers. They could be supporting you in other ways, right? You never know. And so that's why I decided, hey, let me show up for myself. Like, it doesn't matter who is supporting me, whether I'm seeing it and don't see it, it really doesn't matter. Let me just be there for me, and the rest will come with it. But yeah, here we are. Snatchscent.com is launching 10/10/23. I am super excited, guys. This is something, like I said, it's so dear to my heart. And so if you find it in your heart and you have the ability to support me in any way, shape, or form, do it. And if you can, that's fine too. I still love you. It doesn't matter. Like, I really don't care. I'm really just doing this out of my mind, just because I know that it's gonna help someone out there, honestly. And yeah, the message behind it is great. It's great. So cup a pair. Why Snatch Scent? It really just came to me back in 2022, I believe, early 2022. I was just thinking of a name. Obviously, I had the brand already, but I was just thinking of a name. I actually had a name, and I did the whole branding stuff. It didn't work out. Well, it worked out. Everything was printed, but I just wasn't feeling connected to the brand name. And so Snatch Scent just I don't know, it's just something that came about, and I literally put snatch scents on everything. Whenever I was just doing my pre-branding stuff, it was just like snatch scents, because obviously as a woman, like for me at least at that season of my life, when after having my child, it was COVID, it was, you know, I just wanted to look good, I wanted to look snatched. And I'm a saint, we all saints, we are God's saints, okay? So snatch scents just made sense to me. And so, you know, hence why we're God's children, and obviously I'm a Christian, I'm a child of God before anything. And I feel like, not that I feel like, everyone is a child of God. And so really just want to bring that message across as a woman. You know, just take care of yourself, you know, take care of yourself. And while you're taking care of yourself, make sure you put God in the center of everything. So hence why Snatch Scent was born. Is here. That's my baby, that's my newborn right there. So support her. Anyways guys, again, launch day is 10/10/23. Why 10/10/23? I couldn't tell you. I had that date in my mind and it just made sense to me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all the updates that I have. I'll be back next week with other videos. Thanks so much for watching. God bless y'all. Bye.